Todd, you're doing big things. What's going on with you?
Oh man, just trying to stay busy. That's all.
Absolutely. I see. I'm following you on Twitter and Facebook. I see all that you're doing. Tell me about some of the projects you're doing.
I just finished a short called Round 12 that will be in the ABFF festival in Miami.
Okay.
Working on a web series I just wrote called Screenplay.
Okay.
And that's based out of LA. You got Split Second,
Right.
which you had a chance to see.
Absolutely.
That's going to be in the Philly Film Festival this year, and we may submit it for the ABFF and the Hollywood Black Film Festival as well. So, you know, man, just trying to stay busy. On top of that, I'm relocating to LA.
Yeah, you're going to LA.
Yeah.
Congrats on that.
Thank you, appreciate it. So, you know, that's all.
Going back to Split Second for a minute, we have something in common. We're both nominated for a EOTM award. So,
congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I had no idea.
Shout out to EOTM.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Thank you for the nomination.
And Mr. Tim Fontaine for directing such a wonderful movie.
That's right.
And the writer,
Miss Lachey Martin.
Also Lachey Martin.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, you have a clothing line too? Your mom paid a clothing line with your name?
You know what, man? That clothing line has been, the clothing line itself without the name has been around before I was born. That's how my mom started, you know, really making clothes as she was a teenager. She would create for just people in the neighborhood. And later on down the line, you know, she always had a clothing line. I've been a part of many fashion shows, but she never quite came up with the name. And then she came to me one day and said, I think I want to name it Todd Anthony. And I was like, that actually sounds like a nice clothes, you know, a nice name for a clothing line. So we just been going ever since then, man. So my mom, she's talented.
Yeah, and a nice lady.
Oh man, I get a lot of my personality and just kind of artsy nature from my mom.
Right.
So shout out to me Jack in the Mouse.
Absolutely, absolutely, cool lady. So that brings me to my next question. What inspired you?
Different things. People like yourself. My mom. It can be art. It can be my younger sister, who is just as bright as they come. She has autism, and it happens to be Autism Awareness Month.
Yeah.
But she's one of the smartest people I know.
Wow.
So she inspires me. Different people. Will Smith inspires me. So it can be anything at any time, man. Tim inspires me. You know what I mean? That dude, he's a creative and hardworking brother. So sometimes we just feed off each other. So it's just
nothing better than that exchange.
Yeah. I mean, I just got off a phone call with a good friend of mine. You know Kendra G.
Yeah.
She inspires me. Like,
wow.
You know, she goes hard, man. So like I said, it's different people. It could be something. It could be a film. You know, I just think it evolves. I'm sorry.
So what type of projects do you gravitate toward? Or what catches your interest?
Any project that pushes the limit to, meaning it allows your mind to kind of say, how did they do that?
Yeah.
Or who wrote that?
Right.
How did they get that shot? So something that is not normal, you know, something that you don't see every day.
A little askew.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of sci-fi.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do a sci-fi film.
Yeah. And then I was gonna ask you, like, is there any particular type of film that you would want to do? Maybe you could write your own.
I may have to. Anything that deals with like, I like the saving the world. I like stuff like I Am Legend.
Yeah.
Not necessarily Star Wars, but more so human, like more so reality meets sci-fi. That type
of human condition.
Yeah. So I'm a big fan of that. And in drama, I just like drama, I like suspense, I like whodunit. So yeah, more of those things. And always action. Right.
So what type of actor are you? How do you find your characters? Or is it with each one is different?
A little bit of both. With each one it is different. But I think I'm a chameleon.
Yeah.
I'm adaptable. Like, people have seen me in a lot of drama and / kind of action, Um, but I'm actually a silly guy. Like I love to play pranks. I love to joke, and I love comedy. So I can adapt. You know what I mean? I guess my preference is, the dramas and the action because I think it hits home. It's a certain feeling. Comedy is good because comedy, it does make you laugh. Everybody wants to laugh, but sometimes you need to challenge people's minds. So that's the type of films I like to do, and I like to make sure I'm putting the type of films in the atmosphere that create change.
Yeah.
So,
and thus far, the films that I've seen of yours, that's what you bring to the table.
Thank you.
I just did a red carpet with you, 24 Hour Love.
Right.
Here in Philly. I always take my hat off to Mr. Anthony in regards to bringing Hollywood to Philadelphia. I didn't have a red carpet experience like I had until I went to one of your events.
Oh, wow.
And it was very much like Hollywood meets Philadelphia. So
Wow.
I thank you and I salute you for that.
Thank you. Listen, me being from Philly I love Philadelphia. Like, I love everything about Philly. I would not be the person I am if, I wasn't born here. So I feel as though it's a responsibility from the artist, whether you're a rapper or a singer or actor, to do shows here, to have screenings here, and give people the same feel that you experience in Hollywood or any other country, that these films tour. And sometimes it may not be as big as those premieres be,
but the artist just is pointing.
The artist, exactly, and you get the feel.
Yeah.
You get the feel like, okay, this is what I need to be around. So it's just the energy, and I love bringing that energy here.
Cool. So how did you get started in this crazy business? Where did all that come from?
You know what? I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was at work, and I just had a moment like I can't do this for the rest of my life. And so people have always told me, listen, man, you probably should try acting. And I did take theater in college. I took theater classes, and then I started taking film classes because I was always interested in movies.
Right.
Not necessarily making them. I just love movies. And I just said, I'm gonna try acting. I'm gonna just start taking classes. And I called up who's now my acting coach, who's been a long-time friend, Dustin Felder, who's in LA. I called him up and he was like, you want to be an actor? And I'm like, yeah, I'm serious. And he's like, okay, we'll take some classes. I think we should go to New York and then call me in a year's time. And I was like, a year? Like, this is like a good friend of mine. And so he's like, yeah. He's like, that way I'll know if you're really serious and not come, if you've done enough things in a year and you still want to do it, then that means you really want to do it, right? Because it's not an easy business. Right, exactly. So after that, man, he became my full-time coach, and we've just been rocking ever since. And I've been in and out of LA, so it's been a great thing.
Okay. So how's the audition process for you? Because I know for every actor it's a little different. Do you love it, hate it, indifferent to it?
For me, it's learning. I think you learn with every audition. If you don't, then I don't know why you're auditioning. Because you should be able to know, you should be able to tell what you did wrong in the last audition, or just take something away from the last audition. So that's how I look at it. I look at it as it's a learning tool. If I book the job, great. If I don't, it's on to the next one. I don't really think too much on it. I really don't. Not even my auditioning. When I'm in there and I leave, some actors, when I first started, you have the tendency to think, I should have did that differently. But now, I'm like, if I didn't do it, I'll do it the next time. You know what I mean? It's just on to the next thing.
So and then is your interest purely movies, or would you consider Broadway as well? Like, yeah?
Absolutely. Me personally, now that I've had the chance to do some theater, I think that theater actors are probably some of the best actors because you're constantly training. You have rehearsal after rehearsal after rehearsal. And when you're on stage, you don't have the opportunity to say, yeah, you know what I mean? And if you mess up, I hope you're good at improv because you can throw the whole show off.
Right.
So I just have a ton of respect for theater actors, and now I can say myself, I've done 5, 6, 7, at least 7 stage plays now. say, okay, I've done theater before, and I would definitely do it again.
Okay.
It's just that, for me, film can reach all over the world.
That's true.
You can change, you can impact people even, not necessarily quicker, but you can impact a broader, audience.
Yeah.
So, we have theater where they travel and things like that, but now you have the internet, you have television, you have DVDs, you have movie theaters. So that's how I want to impact. I want to impact the world. I don't want to impact Philadelphia, New Jersey, Los Angeles. I want to impact New Zealand.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I hear you. So, actor, writer, producer. What else do you do?
I'm a prankster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add that on.
Okay.
Yeah. No, yeah, but that's those titles, man. They don't come easy. So I don't really dwell on them. I'm definitely an actor.
For you? Like, you're doing so much. You say you get a role. You're filming for a movie. You're writing another movie, and you're searching for more work. How does that work?
Man, you can never feel like you arrived or you've done enough. So my thing is, it has to be somebody else out there that's doing more than me. That's the only way I can keep myself going. I watch interviews of Denzel Washington, Lawrence Fishburne, and even Will Smith say, one, I still train, I still have a coach, so I can never feel like I killed it.
There's always something to them.
Exactly. And then you have a person like Will Smith that says, when everybody's sleeping, I'm working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, same thing Michael Jordan said, when you guys are sleeping, I'm practicing.
Right.
So I can't rest.
Right.
I mean, everybody needs their little rest, but it would just be, I would be doing myself a disservice to not grind as hard as I can. I hate that word grind. I don't even know why I used it. To not push myself as hard as I can. So.
One of the things that I told you last time I talked to you on the red carpet, in me following you and watching you work, you're having fun. And
yeah,
that's inspiring for me.
Right.
I can thoroughly tell that you enjoy what it is that you do. And that is the key to being successful.
Absolutely.
I believe. I think that is the key.
Well, you got to love what you do. If
Yeah.
you don't, then why are you doing it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And learn how to have fun in what you're doing, because life is not that serious. not to the point where you're just stressed and you're to the point where you're just depressed and it's not that serious. You know what I mean? Like, have fun. If you're doing what you love, you should have fun. When you mess up, you messed up. You know what I mean?
What was the final click for you to let go of the day one? To say, I'm acting full time.
It was honestly, I feel like what I've been able to accomplish and do, along with working a full-time job. If I'm not working a full-time job, then my chances can only be that much brighter. So if I just dive into it, I just have to trust myself. I have to trust God that I'm making the right decision. And I had no anxiety. I think that's the key for me. I had no anxiety. I had no kind of like nervousness about doing it. It was just like, okay, I'm doing it.
Right.
And if I don't have that, then that means, I'm ready. So, it's going to be a challenge, just like anything else is in life. So sometimes you just got to do it and see what happens.
Now, to back all what you just said up, tell them how long you've been seriously doing this.
Since 2009.
And that's a pretty relatively short period of time compared to all the things that you have accomplished.
That's what I've been told.
Yeah. I mean, it may not have seemed like it while you're in it, but that's really a short amount of time compared to what you have accomplished. It's a lot.
I thought about that not too long ago. I was just thinking, what I've done, where I've been, who I've met, who I've worked with, and I was like, it's only been 3 years. I was like, wow. So if I only go at this full time, but go as hard as I've been going, or harder, I can possibly be where I want to be in another 3 years.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it takes people 10, 15 years. So, I just feel like, my thing is, I feel like if you have the right energy around you, believing hard and working hard, and I think it'll come.
One of the things that I've also noticed is that all your friends and all your supporters genuinely love you. Like they have nothing but great things to say about you, and it's not just because the camera is on.
Right,
like
right.
they really do have love for you, and I can tell that you're just as one with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been raised, man, to like, you just gotta just treat people right. You know what I mean? Like I'm just a genuinely nice guy. Now, with that being said, I have my limits.
Right.
So definitely, you meet me, I'm gonna treat you, just like my sister or brother.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I have my limits with certain people.
Okay.
So, but I just think you have to. It's just why? I mean, my thing is God treats us like He loves us to an extent where sometimes we don't even deserve it.
Right.
So my challenge to myself daily is treat people like I want God to treat me.
Right.
So like He does treat me. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah. So
Put out what you want back in.
absolutely.
So talk about some of the pitfalls of the industry that you encountered.
That I've encountered. Thankfully, I haven't encountered a lot.
Okay.
And that's because I've met some great people who seem to be the right people who have genuinely watched my back. So, but I will say you have to watch out for the scams of auditioning sometimes. Like there was one time I went to New York and it was like audition for a motion picture. I'm not gonna say the film, but you go to the audition and it's like this casting agency that just wants you to pay this fee so they can put you on there. You know what I mean?
Rule of thumb: if you have to pay,
Never.
never have to pay.
Nah, absolutely not. So I'm grateful enough that it only took me once.
Right.
I called somebody like, listen, is this supposed to happen? They're like, nah. So I'm like, all right. Anytime I see that, I'm good.
Right.
And then you have the industry is full of people that just want to use you. So you do have that. I mean, I think I have a pretty good eye, but at the same time, like I said, I have people around me that can see some things that I can't see.
And with time in, and I've noticed this in my career, what I'm doing, when you have time in, that eye of discernment is greater. So
Absolutely.
you're able to pick and choose wisely
Right.
according to the experiences that you've had.
Yeah, and you can. Hopefully you have enough common sense to tell the people that really aren't serious from the people that are. And 9 times out of 10, I can't.
Yeah.
So that's why I choose to give my time to certain people and not to others.
Right. So, with all your followers and your many fans, is there anybody that you need to shout out and thank, for supporting you?
Man, first and foremost, I thank my family, my mother, my siblings, my lady who has been supporting me since day one, and just everybody, friends and fans, I guess you call them, who have been supporting me.
Right.
I'm thankful. I am grateful. I don't take it for granted. And people like yourself, brother, support me. That's why I support you. Because
And you've always been supportive to me, and I want to thank you from day one.
No problem.
Hit him up. He was just a Twitter follower in the beginning.
Right.
We were following each
Right.
other, and I read some of your posts, and you were like, imagine I have this red carpet approach, and I'm like, hey, can I come in with my camera? Sure.
Why not? Because you have to. Like, a quote that a friend of mine always uses. Well, not always, but he uses it, enough. He says, watch the toes you step on because you'll never know. I'm sorry. Watch the toes you step on because they may be attached to it and you might be kissing it. So, like I said, of course you have to watch who's serious and who's not serious, but for those people who are serious, I just think you got to create opportunities. So if somebody says, can I cover your red carpet? It's not going to hurt me. So, sure, come on. That dude may be the CEO of something. He may be the director of somebody, of a film I might want to be a part of one day. So, it's not like that. It's not that serious. Just give people opportunities. That's how opportunities come back to you.
Right. I wholeheartedly agree with that. So what do you tell the 15-year-old young man who may be in the School of Performing Arts or not, who wants to be an actor? What kind of advice would you give him?
way. You have to know who you are so that way you're not easily swayed. And outside of that, just work hard. Work hard for what you believe in. Work hard for your career and for your family, and just for the right reasons. Don't do it just for money. It should never be about money. It should be because you love to do it. Because eventually, the money will come. So, just be true to yourself. Be true to the people around you. Be respectful. And work hard. Definitely.
Brother Todd, thank you for coming through. Tell them where to find you.
Not a problem. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, @_Todd Anthony. You can also find me on Facebook, Todd Anthony. But if you can't remember all that information, you can go right to my website, which is www.thetodanthony.com.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Thank you, brother.
He's about to go to a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Enough of his time up. Busy man. So thank you for coming through.
Man, I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely.